Good morning, Bobby. How are you doing today? Janelle, or Janelle. Let me see. Check your channel. I'm thinking it's Janelle. How are you doing this morning? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. If you're still here, I just showed you some channel love. John Franco, good morning. Nice to have you here. Oh, I'm better than yesterday. Man, yesterday was rough. Um, didn't sleep the night before. Woke up. My right hand and wrist was twice the size of my left hand, and it looked like a baseball glove. And hurt to move my fingers and everything else. And I was in a lot of pain. So, and I didn't take any of my pain meds, and I should have, but I didn't. And I toughed it out all day yesterday. Last night around 9 o'clock, I finally took a pain pill. Um, it got so bad that you know um, they got to the point where it was really, really frustrating. Um, the swelling has went down, but the pain stayed. So, Finding Hope, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Thanks for the support. You're looking lovely as ever, Finding Hope. So, Green Bay, good morning. Nice to have you here. All right, well, I appreciate that, Green Bay. So, Finding Hope, let me check your channel out. I am subscribed to you already. So, uh, Florida Backyard Living. All right, well, thank you for being here. Let me check your channel out, Florida Backyard Living. You have 240 channel followers. You are a survival channel, and I like them. This showed you some channel love. Now you got 241 there, Florida. I will watch some of your videos. Oh. You just started 2 months ago, huh? That's pretty good. So, well, thank you, Green Bay. By the way, everybody, Green Bay, Bobby, Green Bay Wacky just hit 4,000 channel followers today. NJ, I'm assuming it's New Jersey Art. Hello, Iron Dog. I smashed that like button to show your channel some love. Well, thank you. Let me check your channel out. It's all about channel love, man. It's helping one another. Everybody's got to help everybody here in this YouTube land. We are one great big family. We may not be one big happy family, but we are one big family. You have 526 channel followers. You do have a lot of uploaded videos or like videos. Okay. NJ, are you, all right, are you, initial, my first name is Nikki. Okay. Are you, okay, Nikki, are you a male or a female? Because it makes a difference. Well, thank you, Green Bay. I appreciate that. I tweet it myself. I don't even know how to work a tweet. I don't even know how to work the Twitter, and I have a Twitter account. I have a Twitter account. I have an Instagram account. I still can't figure out how to do it. You're people. All right. Well, Nikki, you are looking lovely as ever. Finding hope, you are too. You're looking lovely as ever. That's why it makes a difference if you're a male or a female there, Nikki. Well, you're more than welcome, Florida. Yeah, I try to do a live stream every morning um, if I'm healthy enough to do it. I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis, and there's just some nights that I don't get any sleep, and by the time morning comes around, I'm like a bear with a sore behind, and that's just not the thing to be on YouTube. I'm in so much pain, and so. Uh, all right, there, Greg. But I appreciate the thumbs up. Hey, did you get the videos I sent you the other day? No, no. You're welcome there, Finding Hope. Oh. I wasn't on yesterday because I had a rough night the night before. My right hand yesterday was twice the size of it is right now. It looked like a baseball glove yesterday morning, and I couldn't bend my fingers. Swelling was so bad that I thought my skin was going to actually rip apart. That's how bad it was. And the swelling finally went down around 11 o'clock in the morning. I did dishes, and that's what helps. I soak my hands in the hot water, and then I'll start to feel better. And after I did the dishes, everything was, starting to feel better, or the swelling was going down, but the pain was still there. So, well, thank you for understanding there. Well, Greg, I don't discriminate, man. You get what I get. So, yeah, there's, like I said the other day on a live stream, there's three different kinds of people in YouTube. There's content makers, content watchers, and then there's trolls. That's the only three kinds of people that there is in YouTube. So the first two I like, the third one I don't. So, but that's the only three that are in YouTube land. And like I said before, and I've said it 100 times, we're all family. We may not be a happy family, but we're all one big family. Molly Gordon, nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Well, that's good, Finding Hope. I appreciate that. I really do. Um, I try to support as many as I can. I run channels at night, to give, if I can't watch them myself, I run channels at night to give support. I try to find the channels that are getting close to making it, to the guidelines of YouTube, and I try to help them and get them over. And then once you get them over, you can go start on somebody else. All right, there, Green Bay. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, man. It's okay. I was only at your place for like 15 minutes, and then I had to do some other stuff. I had to get the garbage out and make my coffee and all the other stuff. So I know we all got things to do, man. So I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Support is appreciated, isn't it, John? So, John Franco, he does live streams at night. I try to catch his every once in a while whenever I can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So, most of the time when he's on or he's doing them at night, I'm in my recliner. So I try to, turn on the phone and hit him up on the phone. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but I appreciate John Franco. Lulu, love you. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different with your hair? Um, Janesville, Wisconsin. I got a friend that lives in Janesville, and then I don't have a friend that lives there, but I know another guy that lives there. He happens to be number 3 in line in the United States for leadership. Y'all know who he is. I don't know. I'm doing okay, I guess, Lulu. So, by the way, his name's Paul Ryan there, Wisconsin, Greg. So, a friend of mine uh, is a cop in Janesville, and uh, or is it Janesville? I don't know. I think it's Janesville, but he's a cop there. So, brother Bobby, sister Lulu. DJ or DJ Mike TV. How you doing, DJ? Nice to have you here, man. Good to see you. Trying to remember, but DJ Mike TV I think he just changed his name. Uh, Let me check. Maybe not. Maybe it was another one that just changed his name. Oh, no. You're homeschooling? That's cool. That's cool, man. Nap time. Yeah. Naps are great if you can get them. Uh, Remember when you was young, you hated taking naps. Now you get older, you can't wait to take one. Oh boy, it's just like recess to me. So need a nappy. So Gene Chambers, good morning out there. Yeah, wrong speech again there, Gene. How was your little mini vacay? Was it okay? Did you take the camper? And you got any video? That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, kids tend to, ruin nap time. So I used to talk to myself, hey, let's all pretend to go nighty night and take a nap. First one to talk loses. That used to work until they got old enough. Okay. You took the pop up? I'm still fighting this damn cold or whatever the hell it is. I've been taking Benadryl. So um I only wear the arm protector or whatever you want to call it, the band, the brace. I only wear it when the swelling starts to really it starts to swell up. And what happens is when I put the brace on, that kind of constricts the swelling and it'll stop it from swelling up too much. The night before, I was, I didn't have the brace on, and I was in bed, and I wasn't sleeping, but I was just laying there, and didn't realize that it was swelling up so bad because it was dark, and when I woke up in the morning, I could see the drastic difference. So I had it on yesterday, part of the day, and then I left it off last night. I try not to wear it at night unless I absolutely have to, because I don't want to actually cut the blood flow off or something, while I'm sleeping, if I do get some sleep. But I will try to put it on, during the day and leave it on for a little bit. All right, there, Finding Hope. I appreciate that. Thank you. You have an awesome day too. Nice to have you here. Oh, well, if you're getting, I don't know how old you are, Nikki, but if you're getting arthritis, you might want to go to a doctor and have it checked out. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and there is actually no cure for it. As far as I know, there's no cure. So it's going to be something you're going to suffer with for the rest of your life. And they'll put you on all sorts of stuff. I'm on methotrexate. You're 41. Yeah, you're probably getting it. I'm on methotrexate. I take 8 pills a week, all at one day. They wanted to put me on Embryo, but that's a shot every 8 weeks, and it was $1,850 my pay and my cost after my insurance cost. And no, I can't afford that. So I guess I'll live with the pain for that kind of money. So and I take a folic acid because the methotrexate will make you lose your hair. So I have to take a folic acid pill. So yeah, they are nuts. Yeah, it doesn't. The swelling will go down with a methotrexate, but it doesn't help. The pain's still there. Basically, I think the best thing that can happen there, Lulu, is if you had a surgery, had them go in and scrape all the arthritis out, and then, start from scratch again, because it takes years to build back up. I guess that's from what I understand. Well, you should be pain free for not pain free, but be less. You'd be more comfortable for a few more years. That's right. I got a big old brand new bottle straight from Mexico there, Gene. They don't have the worm in it though. Who in their right mind would put a worm in a bottle of alcohol? Don't quite understand that. No. I know why they done it. They put a worm in the bottom of that bottle of tequila, thinking nobody would drink it because it had a worm in it. Well, then people said, "Yeah, I'll drink that. I'll even eat that thing when I'm done." You know. All right, there, Bobby. Yeah, I have BioFreeze. It doesn't work. The worm is for pickle lovers. There you go. So, and for those that don't know, Nikki and whoever else is still left in here that doesn't know, me and the wife, we own, the wife and I, we own a hot dog cart. So we sell hot dogs. We do videos on the hot dog carts. I have another channel. It's called Grab a Dog. Um, that's the name of it. You just have to type that in just like that, and that'll be. There is no other channels out there called Grab a Dog. So that's the one, and it's a hot dog, video cart or YouTube. I've got a few videos on there. I'm trying to make more. It's the only thing is I've been doing hot dog carts by myself for the last few times, so it's hard to do some video and set up and everything. So you haven't had the shot yet. We sell all beef hot dogs and Polish sausages. Um, you said to grab a dog. Well, thanks, John. I appreciate that. So far, Florida, I've had a knee scope done because I had some knee problems. And what I had was 3 meniscus tears, 3 bone spurs, and arthritis. I walked into the hospital, had the surgery, and I never walked again for 4 years, over 4 years. Went in 4 years, 10 months or 8 months. I gained like 180 pounds in that 4 years because I couldn't walk. I didn't go anywhere. I never left the house only to go to the doctor's office. And every time I'd go, I gained 30, 40 pounds. So I had to have a gastric bypass. I lost 150 pounds. Actually, I've lost like 160 pounds. So then I went and had a knee surgery done. I had a total knee replacement done. Went in at 7:30, was in the hospital bed at 1:30, and at 3 o'clock, I was walking to the bathroom. So, and then May 7th, that was April 1st, or no, April 7th of 2017. And then I think May 7th of 2018, I had a total hip replacement on the same side. So, and now they want to do a shoulder replacement on the same side. My whole left side's gone. So they want to do that replacement on that. Then I got to have a right knee. And then bone spurs, I got 12 bone spurs. I got 7 in the left foot, 5 in the right foot. And they need to take those out. So I'll be the Bionic Man or Terminator or RoboCop or whatever you want to call me by the time it's all said and done. Kevin Helming, good morning. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Kevin. So, thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. Yeah. Then I got I got rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, psoriatic arthritis, and migratory arthritis. So, I was a truck driver and a garbage man. I was a garbage man for 25 years, and all the bouncing, jumping up and down, jumping on and off, in and out of the truck, picking up stuff that people say only weigh 20 pounds and weighs, 150 pounds. It totally just ruined my body. So, 3 more and you have 1,400. All right, John. I think I got them. Hello, fly. Yep. No better feeling than walking by a metal detector and it goes off, huh, there, Gene? I'm just glad the stuff's not magnetic. I'd hate to walk by a scrapyard and get slung up on that crane. Oh, yeah. Well, age is like wine. It's supposed to get better after time. No. I'm a robot. All metal. Zero Fox Given. How you doing, man? Nice to see you here. "6:57 a.m. in the morning." So, expect to get a video today there, Kevin. I just got an attachment sent to me from Facebook, so it'll probably be something that you'll be interested in. And if you'd like, I do send stuff to people on Facebook if you're not offended easily, and I'm not talking about politically offended or something like that. Yeah, instead of gold, use the surgical stainless for me. That's right. How you doing, Marie? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. And I got you on Facebook, don't I, John? Dirty Dog Diggers. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in about 2 weeks. Nice to see you there. Yeah, Gene, think carefully before you answer. I got you on Facebook, don't I, John? I can't remember if I do or not. Yeah, on family vacation. Well, that's good. That's good. You don't think so? Well, yeah, I'll check. And um, is that your Facebook name right there? You know what my just um, just email me, John, if you want me to put you on my Facebook list for videos. So picked up 12 pounds of blueberries. Yeah, I have no standards. Hazy days. Nice to see you here. Good morning. Okay. All right, I will. Osteoporosis. Oh, that's something, Nikki. When I did my hip, after, the next day he come in to see me, he said, you know what, you're very lucky. I said, what do you mean? He said, that thing practically was starting to turn to powder. It was so bad that, you know, it's a wonder you didn't break your hip. So, Gene, did you want me to send you some explicit videos on Facebook? So, I don't, if you do, I will. I don't want to leave anybody out. I mean, I get them sent to me, and I didn't ask for them, so I figured I'd just send them all back to you guys. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Florida. You have a great day. God bless to you. Oh, yeah, that's right. The August Dog Show. If you guys don't know what Dirty Dog Diggers is talking about, she has a dog contest. So go ahead and subscribe to Dirty Dog Diggers, and you'll get a notification when the dog contest comes in. And you take a picture of your dog, whether your dog is alive or has passed, and you send it to her. And if you win the contest, she'll send your dog a treat. And if your dog has passed, then you can you know um, forward that treat to somebody else if you'd like. So, or I enter the contest. I'm a dog, so ain't nothing like munching on a little old milk bone. So it might click on one thinking it's Mickey Mouse. Oh, it won't be Mickey Mouse. All right, I won't send it to you then, Gene. I I I totally understand. And you want to look at too. That's right. Thank you, Florida. I appreciate that. We had bear, snakes, water fun, fishing. Bear kept you in the lake house for a day. Huh. I'll have to look at that. You should have went out there, Dirty Dog Diggers, with a club and just beat the living heck out of that bear and made a bearskin rug out of it. They say if you act like you're nuts, they'll run away. That's what they say. I'm not willing to test that theory. Trustee for Kayla, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Oh. I did a auction Saturday with a hot dog cart. Probably I've never had a bear problem. That's pretty cool. Well, that's good. I'm doing okay. I'm still above ground and taking nourishment there, Prissy or Kayla. So you don't care for bear? Huh. Car alarms didn't scare them? Yeah, because they're getting used to humans. That's why. Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors. Good morning, Uncle Aaron. Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. If you guys don't know one another, walk up and down the chat room. Check out the channel. Show them some channel love if you want. I'm sure they'll show it back to you. We got two woodworkers in here right now, Gene Chambers and Jerry. I have a contest for you two. Let's see who can build me a set of cabinets the fastest. Quality, and speed will be a factor. I need 36 cabinets, 18 bases, 18 tops. Go ahead. You can start right now if you want. I'm hopping up here for a bit, get some rest, and fur babies out. Take care. You have a beautiful day. See you all soon. Okay, then, Nikki, you have a great day too. Be careful out there. Enjoy the day. Get some rest. And if you haven't already, y'all give me a thumbs up if you like. I noticed nobody wanted to take up on that contest. Oh. Three woodworkers here. There you go. That's funny, Kevin. I used to go to the prison and pick up the garbage there, and you'd walk into the office, and you'd have to get your paperwork signed, and they'd have a kiosk there, and there'd be all these houses, little doll houses and, stuff, wall designs, everything made out of popsicle sticks. Evidently, they get popsicle sticks in prison at the hobby shops, and they build all sorts of stuff. So, huh. Well, hopefully you got better at it by now. So, well, Gene hasn't answered, so he's probably busy working on the 36 cabinets. I'm going to win this contest. You have to eat a lot of popsicles. There you go. Yeah. Um, where is it? You can order popsicles, I guess, the sticks by the thousands, and they're not that expensive. They're like, I don't know, like a penny a piece or something like that. Which is pretty cool. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, hobby making and stuff. I don't need cabinets. I was just kidding. I figured that'd be pretty cool. Now, when I built my garage, Gene needs a wooden did sing. Uh, uh, Oops, dirty dog diggers. um, when I built my garage, I had a friend that was a cabinet maker, and he they had at the factory he worked at, they had some big table saws with lots of room. I had some 24-foot long 2x4s, and so I took them over to his shop, and we cut an inch and a half out of it. We cut it up an inch and a half, then cut it till it was 1 inch. So it made it look like this. Okay, so when it's set, you can put something underneath it. Okay, and I had corrugated siding going on my garage, metal siding. So I put them 24-foot 2x4s all the way up at the top, and then I could slide the corrugated 2x4 or the corrugated siding underneath that 2x4, so it wouldn't be exposed, and it'd help hold the top, and it wouldn't get water underneath it. And that guy thought, "What are you doing that for?" And then I showed him, what I wanted, and he helped me nail it. He said, "Man, that works pretty good. I never even thought about doing anything like that." And I said, "Hey, I had them. I was at a construction site, and I'd never seen 2x4s 24 feet long before, and they had a whole pile of them. And I asked them where they got them from. They said they were custom ordered or special ordered. And so they threw them in a dumpster, and I brought them home. They're a roll-off box. So you didn't have enough tequila? Oh, she needs a Dirty Dog Diggers wooden sign. That's what she needs there, Gene. She wants you to make her a Dirty Dog Diggers wooden sign. Excuse me while I powder my nose. You haven't done any signs yet? There you go. See, then there's always another extra revenue for you there, Gene. God, she must be rich. She has a lake house. I got a mud puddle house. When it rains, I get a mud puddle out there on the concrete, and my house is next to it. So I have a mud puddle house. You found $5 more. That's pretty good there, Gene. Congratulations. Gotta clean the lookers. They're not prescription, they're just reading glasses, but for some reason they help. And they keep telling me I can pass a vision test for my driver's license. Well, I just had my driver's license. I just took my driver's license, renewed it the other day. And you know what? Evidently, I can pass my can get my driver's license with my eyes my way. My eyes the way they are. Because they never even asked me to take a vision test. I handed in my driver's license. She said, "Go over here and we'll take your picture." I thought, well, that's kind of funny because the guy right next to me just got his eyes checked and they didn't check mine. So, well, toasted bagel and coffee, all free. Well, that's nice. He probably does. Family lake house, Doug. 8 of us paid for it. Well, that's good. Oh, oh, just dropped my napkin. Or wiping my glasses. Oh. Well, you're right, Gene. But I'm talking, like making signs and stuff like that. Hell, you charge a few bucks, you make a few bucks. You know, then you can go to these craft fairs and stuff like that and start selling that stuff. And if you don't want to make a business out of it, you can use that money to go towards your donations, your charities, the stuff that you give away. That'll help support your charities. No. By the way, I wasn't even on YouTube at all yesterday. Never even turned on the YouTube at all. Um, so until, well, yeah, I did get on, but it was late at night. It was yesterday afternoon or evening, and I was on my phone in the bedroom. But I never got on my PC or my laptop and done it. So yeah, they may finish last, but they sleep well. Huh. Is that why you're awake 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? I'll check out your new video there, John. Is that about the structural on the 9/11? I seen it come up yesterday. Just didn't have a chance to watch it yet. Huh. It's Biden until he gets 1,000 views. Hmm. All right, there, Marie. Yeah, because you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. You know. Yeah. You know what, there, John? This might work if you did this on your right. This might work if you did it this way. Didn't it happen in 2001 or was it 2000? I think it's 2001, right? That might work there. So, yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know. But I'm assuming with the number 911 and stuff, it probably won't take that long to get 1,000 views, anyways. Um, does it come up on the search when you search for 911? Does it come up anywhere on the search? Mr. Dutchy Dutch, good morning to you too. Well, it's good afternoon to you. So, good afternoon to you, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. How are you doing today? Nice to have you here. Oh. You got the day off? You got to go to work. Yeah, I know there's thousands of them. I just was wondering if yours would come up on the search or not, because if it comes up on a search, then you could possibly get your 1,000 views. Not that wouldn't take that long. Okay, you have to get your sign kit out and play with it today. Well, it's nice seeing you too, Diggers. Are you back on first shift now? Or are you on night still? Well, I'm glad you're here there, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. There you go. Yeah, it'll hit. I have actually got one of my Grab a Dog videos is doing really well. It's over 1,000 or 1,200 or 1,500 views on it. That was pretty neat. So, 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, third shift. Are we going to make coffee? That's right. Hit the likes, guys. There's only 8 of us in here, so. Nine of us now. Oh. Huh. So what do you guys want to talk about? Give me a subject. There's a reason for that, John. I find out now, if they can't bask in their glory, they go away. So, which is okay. So, um, the down ones have downed dramatically. Instead of 50, 7. So, and I had one video that had 49 from the UK and one from the United States, or 3 from the United States. Then the rest of them are having 1 from the UK and 6 from the United States. So I'm having it's 7 every day, and it's 6 from the United States, 1 from the UK. So there's one person in the UK that's doing it, and there's probably one person in the United States doing it 6 times. So you don't bask in the glory, you're still here. So, but if you don't let them see the numbers, they don't care. You know, sooner or later they'll go away. So, and you know the way YouTube is, sooner or later they're going to put it out there so you'll be able to tell who does the thumbs down, who does the thumbs ups. You know, and they'll put a name to the thumb. That'll be cool. Then you can call them out. So. You gonna go watch some grab a dog videos? Well, thank you, Dirty Dog. The grab a dog video that hit, it's doing good. Let me see. It's the one about downtown Adrian, I guess, the first Fridays or something like that. I was surprised when I seen it the other day that I'll have to find it real quick. Huh. No, it's not on there. It's on my channel. Let's see. I'll go to my playlist. There we go. Yeah, it's our hot dog cart grab a dog. It's on my playlist. It's 1,224 views. That's actually the swap meet's only 100. High school auction, that's 260. And I have 252 at a grab a dog. So yeah, but it's our hot dog cart at grab a dog. So I'm surprised it's doing that great. So, but yeah, they feature. No, actually the most popular one, the one with 1,224, has my daughter on it. So, you know, and my daughter's in most of them, but she's the only one that's there with me. And so Kathy didn't go to that. She had to watch the kids. You're on your third pot there, Gene? Well, I got a fresh pot made for the lovely Miss Kathy when she gets up. You know, I can't take the beatings, so I make sure she has coffee. And I'm just a fragile thing, you know. Where is Where's Big Steve Entertainment at today? Sleeping in probably. It's 4:30 in the morning. He should be up. Good morning, Yankee. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I love the beans in the morning. Gives you something to look forward to. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be so bad, but if you wouldn't use a ball peen hammer. Tired of getting Gibbs slapped with a pair of brass knuckles. So how have you been, Yankee? Are you feeling any better? I know for a while you haven't been feeling that great. So, oh man. So, what do you guys want to talk about? What did I miss yesterday? Did you guys, how did you guys go about your days without Iron Dog yesterday? Did anybody have withdrawals? I don't think so. No. No. Big Steve did message me yesterday morning, asked me if I was okay. So I said, yeah, I was just hurting. So, yeah, I know. I kind of make you get sleepy, don't I, there, Yankee? Yeah. Sorry about that. You could have just ran one of my old live streams or something like that. I'm so sorry for that, Kevin. Um, I'll try not to do it again. Um, Lord knows we know you're trying to quit that, and you know. Yeah, and so distraught over my absence, she had to stop at the bar. Did you have a Miller Lite? Has Grizz's puppy had that? Grizz's dog had the puppy yet? Anybody know? No. My wife said yesterday it still hadn't had the puppy yet, so I don't know. We're all sitting here watching YouTube, watch a puppy being born. Don't know. Well, he should be on here shortly. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. Uh, if you want, you can start a tab. Just charge it to me. Just say this is for Iron Dog, and he's paying, and no problem. All right, there, Bobby. Oh. Did you at least get some popcorn and peanuts after work there, Kevin? Or is it a cheap bar and they don't put out snacks? Watching the dog lay around made me sleepy, so you turned in early. There you go. Well, thank you. I appreciate it there, dirty dog. No. Well, they put out lots of food if you order and pay for it. Well, them cheap bastards. They should have popcorn and peanuts out there and make you hungry that way, or make you thirsty. That's why they put it out there. They put all that salty stuff out there, make you thirsty, so you drink more. So. I would actually, if I owned a bar, there'd be free popcorn and at least free popcorn. Peanuts are expensive, but there'd be free popcorn. You know, every time you ordered a beer, I'd have you a bowl of popcorn. You one of them little burger baskets or whatever full of popcorn. You stopped to see your mom. Was she at the bar? Does she own the bar? I'm thinking about buying a bar right where you're in your neighborhood there, Kevin. That way I wouldn't have to work again. Well, I don't have to work now. That way I'd have an income coming in. Now, how old is your mother? I'm guessing she is 78. Oh, she has dementia? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. My grandpa had dementia. Every time you go up to see him, how you doing, Grandpa? 85. Wow. He'd say, I'm pretty, which money was pretty good. But he'd say, I'm pretty. And he'd get up in the morning, and get dressed. And, he'd walk outside and sit on the porch. And my grandma would be making, breakfast or whatever. And next thing you know, she'd go out to call him to come on in for breakfast, and he'd be gone. And so would the car. They lived in Hillsdale, Michigan, and they would find him in the car, 25, 30 miles away, sitting in a parking lot. And, he wouldn't know how to get back home. So they'd have to go get him and bring the car back. Finally, my uncle went up there and he took the distributor wire off, and the grandpa went to start the car and wouldn't start. And, so he wouldn't go nowhere then. So every time that, my grandma had to go somewhere, my uncle would go up there and pick her up and take her. So But he was, my grandpa was 92 years old when he passed away, and my grandma was 98. Yeah, it's terrible. Dementia and Alzheimer's. You know, I had a friend I worked with. Um, he worked in the garbage company, and he ended up getting Alzheimer's after he retired. He retired at the age of 65 and he passed away at the age of 69. And he got it after he quit working. He got Alzheimer's. And I believe it was caused from years of standing on the back of a garbage truck, smelling all that stuff that was on the back. Years ago, they threw everything away. It didn't matter what it was, acetone, acid, all them chemicals. And I believe that had a lot to do with it. The Traveling Monkey, good morning. Nice to have you here. Are you okay? Um, Traveling Monkey? Just uh, I won't bring this up, but if you guys are, hopefully you're okay. And if you're not, you might want to get the doctors and get that checked out because I don't think that's healthy for you there, Traveling Monkey. So um, just my opinion. I mean, I'm not no doctor, but I don't think it's all that healthy. All right, well that's good. You got a doctor's appointment. So all right there, Gene, you have a great one, man. So huh. Oh, okay. Well, I think nowadays they have them with they're not full with silicone or whatever in them now, are they? They're water based, ain't they? So I remember, I don't know how old you are there, Traveling Monkey, but I remember years ago. Um, all right, there, Yankee, you have a great one, man. John, you're a little busy. Years ago, when I was younger, I was watching Bill Donahue, and they were talking about breast implants and stuff like that. And they brought out a couple, and they were letting the audience look at them, and one woman's holding it. Next thing you know, her hand's soaking wet. You have a saline solution, yeah. And it had the silicone in it, and it popped sitting in her hand. And I thought, if it did that sitting in your hand, what's the chances of it doing it, while it's implanted? And, that's a Phil Donahue asked him, why would that one pop so easy? Well, it must be a defect. Well, how many of them have defects in them then, 10 years old. Well, hopefully everything's okay. Are you going to have it removed, or are you going to have a new one put in? If you had it removed, you'd have to have the other one done, wouldn't you? Kevin, leave it up to you to ask. Yeah. So hopefully everything's okay. I realize, they say it's fine, or you'll be okay, but how many times do you believe them? All right, there, Dutchy Dutch. Hey, that's good. You going bigger? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Might as well. Are you going to video that for YouTube? You can put it underneath educational. Well, I do everything else like that, so you might as well. I'm keeping my God-made boobies. There you go. That's funny, dirty dog. Me too. I'm keeping mine. So. Hopefully everything turns out okay for you, traveling monkey. A lot of women do it. I know a few women that have. So. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah. All I want is your insurance payments and your deductible. That's all they care about. Yeah, well, yes, they still do those videos too. Well, I'm not. I completely agree. Yeah. Yeah. I completely understand that. Well, you'll have to let us know what the surgeon says and everything. Now, do you live in the? I can't remember. Do you live in the States? I believe so. I can't remember, but yeah, I think yeah. Trying to remember. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. That's right. If that's what you want, go for it. Yep, that's right. Because I remember you doing the hiking videos and stuff. I just couldn't remember what part of the state you were living in. Welcome back, Marie. Nice to have you here again. Anybody got any ideas on how to cook a brisket? I'm gonna make beef brisket today, and you can smoke it and all that other stuff. I'm thinking about just putting it in a pan, covering it with some foil, and roasting it at a low temperature, like 250 or 275, for about 10 hours or 8 hours. So, hmm, that could have been it. I did your playlist one time. I think when it was all said and done, it played. I had it on rerun. I think it played like 156 videos before it was all said and done. And if you guys don't know one another in here, go ahead and check out the channels. Show them some channel love if you want. I'm sure they'll show it back to you. Not saying it will, but I'm pretty sure they might. So, all right, there, Traveling Monkey. You have a great one. We'll see you later. And let us know what's going on. Appreciate you stopping by. I really do. You guys check out her channel. She's got a lot of videos. Let's see. She has she's got 113 videos. And if you put them on, I put her on the playlist, and they ran. I don't know. I actually done it. Had three channels open doing her playlist one day, and I did it for I don't know 6 or 8 hours. So. But if you guys aren't doing anything, run at somebody else's playlist if you're not doing anything today. Going to watch some monkey? Okay. Hey, Big Steve, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. All right, there, Kevin. You have a great day, man. We'll see you later. Alabama Bushcrafter, Heidi, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. No. How are you feeling today, Alabama? We had that talk the other night. Are you feeling any better? I just had to resubscribe to you, and I know damn well I was subscribed to you. So it had me unsubscribed. So Tim's World hairballs. Well, that's good. Did you get that little problem taken care of? More rain today. All right. That's what I was asking about. Yeah, they can be uncomfortable, man, especially when you go to sit down or whatever and you sit just right. Good morning, Iron Dog. Marie, Triple D, Kevin, Bobby, Timsville, Mr. Big Steve. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. For those that don't know, Kevin Miller is my twin brother. So if you guys didn't know that, now you do. So and if you guys need solar energy, check that out. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I was hurting yesterday really bad, but I'm doing better today. So. My hand, you can see the difference right there on the size of the hands. But this one was twice the size it is now. It was huge yesterday. It looked like a baseball glove. And it felt like it was going to split wide open because it was stretching so much, you know. Well, hi, Kevin, the good looking one. Go ahead and suck up to him, Marie. That's fine. Go ahead. You have no shame. Yeah. Hey, Alabama bushcrafter, what's your first name? Well, probably. Them things hurt, man. Welcome to Pimple Talk with your host, Arndog. There you go. So is my name, Alabama. I am Keith too. So, Keith, meet Keith. Keith. So that's when Bobby said I wouldn't. Keith, I wouldn't tell no one that laugh out. I think he was talking to me, but then you said, I have no shame, Bobby. So I figured, well, hell, your name must be Keith too. So it's a hell of a good name you got there, Alabama. Howdy. Howdy. So, yep. So, Kevin's my older brother, by the way. He looks older. He's not wiser, but he looks older. But anyways, I had to resub D again there, Alabama. I knew I was sub D the other night because I made sure when I checked your channel out, I even rung your bell. And I just checked, when you come back in, and it said I wasn't subscribed. When's your birthday there, Alabama? Well, welcome back, John. Nice to have you here. Everybody, welcome back, John Franco. YouTube was screwy, yeah. Yeah, my real name is Damn It Boy. Well, you're just about 2 months older than I am, Alabama. Mine's July 15th, 1963. My real name is Damn It Boy. Yeah, my name was Jesus. Every time my dad walked in, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? I thought that was my name till I was the age of 14. Where, actually, I thought, and part of the time I thought my name was What the Hell, So, I don't know. Just funny little pet names, I guess. So. Yeah. So 8:04 in the AM. I'm going to do a video today. I was at the Dollar Tree the other day and I bought a beef empanada from the Jamaican style beef empanadas. So I'm going to do a video of me throwing it in the microwave, warming it up, and then I'm going to do a video of it, That's funny. Yeah. That's my dad called me. Yeah. I'm gonna do a video of that. I've never had one before. I've never even had an empanada, so I don't even know what it is. I'm assuming it's like a meat pie. So I try it. If I don't like it, it was only $1. If I do like it, I'll go buy more. I bought 2 of them, so. So, me and Kevin are identical twins. So what I tell people is, how do you know I'm Keith? I could be Kevin. He might be Kate or Keith. You know, you never can tell. You know, my mom and dad. You know, mom puts us in the bathtub. You know, we're little, year and a half old, 2 years old. Puts us in the bathtub. She turns her head. One of us walks from the front of the tub to the back of the tub, and you know, sits in front of the other. Now, who are we? Huh? No, not a puka pie. It's an empanada. God damn it. That's right. Yeah. No, it's an empanada. So I'm going to do a video on it. Yeah, you can. Well, Jerry, go back and look through my live streams. July 15th. So it's not that far away. Just like 15 videos ago, and you'll see me and my brother. We did a video, a live stream together on my birthday, on our birthday. Huh, she wouldn't eat it either. Now, I like some of the stuff from Dollar Tree. I buy their chicken, and I buy their pork. Oh, let me try and remember what they're called. They're dumplings or whatever you want to call them. I can't remember the name of them. But they come in a sauce. You know, they come with a sauce. You put them in a pan with some water, and you let them boil. Not boil, but you steam them. You know, just a little bit of water in a pan, let them steam, and then throw oil in the pan and you fry them. I can't remember what they're called. Megan's blog, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. I'm doing better. Doing better. You call it twice. You can't know his name. For many years, my name was Fat Boy. I've never had the chicken patties. These are the Chinese things, you know what they call them. I can't remember what they call them. But they're pretty good. I like their jalapeno cheese or hot pepper cheese or whatever it is. I like that. I like their spring rolls. Those are pretty cool. They're good. Now, Megan, did you move back to Africa, or are you just there for a short visit? Off-grid homesteader Cecil E. Skinner reinstalling the rebar in our farms in a small clip of tomorrow's video. Okay. You like the big egg rolls? Yeah. I like their garden rolls or whatever you want to call them. They're like 10 in a package. You're there for a short visit. Okay. What I do with those is after I get done cooking pork, I can't remember what they're called now, but after I get done cooking those, I throw the spring rolls in there and I, crisp them up in a little bit of the oil and fry them, So, what else do I get from there? I buy, I've had their sausage. I mainly buy, the foam, plates and trays and stuff like that. Pot stickers, that's what they're called. Yep. I buy the Reynolds Wrap aluminum sheets, and I buy those for the hot dog cart. Because sometimes people want you to wrap the hot dog up in aluminum foil so they can take it home or whatever, you know. I have foam trays or, you know, I wrap it up in foil. But I bought a couple of them the other day because I got foot-long hot dogs. I don't have no containers for them. These things are 14 inches long, the foils. So you can lay the hot dog in sideways and then bring the two corners up, fold it down, and now you got a container for it. So, and that's how I'm going to sell the hot dogs, the foot-longs. You like anything you can't outrun? That's right. That can't outrun you. That's right. Oh. And if you go to the Dollar Tree, they have these things called bowl covers. They come in a purple box about this big, and there's 20 of them in there, and they fit large, small, and medium-sized bowls. And what they are is like shower caps for your bowls. So if you got a bunch, you know, bowls that you don't have lids for, and you want to put stuff in the refrigerator or whatever, you just take out one of them, and they're only $1, and you take out one of them and you throw it over your bowl, put it in the refrigerator. But what I use them for also is your utensils that are, you know, I have the holders for your, you know, your spoons and your whisk and stuff like that, your spatulas. I have the holders right next to the stove. So you just reach in and grab yourself a, you know, spoon or whatever you need. And they're round containers, you know, that your stuff sits in. So I take them shower caps, that's what I call them, or containers, bowl covers, and I drape them over the utensils. It keeps, you know, the grease from splattering on them and, you know, keeps them clean. And all you gotta do is you reach underneath, grab the one you want, pull it out of there, and you're done. And, you know, I take the old ones off once a week and I put a new one on. So, you know, it keeps them clean, it keeps them grease free, you know, makes it nice. Good morning, Linda. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. So, you know, if you guys got a Dollar Tree, that's, you know, go get your, you can get a lot of stuff there that you can get at the grocery store that you can get cheap. Hunt's ketchup. Grocery store sells Hunt's ketchup for like $1.25 or $1.75 or whatever, and you can get the same bottle, Hunt's ketchup, for $1 at the Dollar Tree. We get them foam trays that are about this big, and you know they're snack trays. You put a sandwich on it, some chips, and you know and we get those. There's 30 of them for $1. I buy a package of them. I buy a package of the big, or 2 packages of the big bowls, 1 package of the small bowls, and I usually buy a couple of packages of the paper plates because the paper plates are thin, but I, you know, 2 of them at a time. And we use those rather than dirty up dishes. So I will tell her you said hi. She's outside having a garage. Yeah, ketchup is spelled Heinz. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, when you go to the Dollar Tree, you make it an event, don't you, there, Linda? So, we went to Dollar Tree one time, me and the wife, and we spent $65 there. Oh wow, man! We go to the Dollar Tree and spend $65. But, and trust me, they do a lot of business. People will think, oh, you know, everything's $1 there. They, you know, they do a lot of business. Our Dollar Tree got robbed about 6, 7 months ago. Good morning, Kim Pipe. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? But our Dollar Tree got robbed about 6 or 7 months ago. And come to find out, the guy that robbed them was robbing Dollar Trees everywhere. because nobody expects a Dollar Tree to be robbed because they don't make no money. Well, yeah, they do. You know, you got two cash registers going, and every 2 minutes they're taking in $20. You know, so that's $40 every 2 minutes. That's $1,200 an hour. You catch them after, you know, you sit there in the parking lot and you watch them after they change, you know, cash registers or whatever, and you sit there and you watch them and watch them just before they change them. That's what this guy did. He watched them for an hour before they went, you know, to change out again, and went in and got them, you know, and he took all their cash registers. So, but he wasn't the only, you know, and he done like 5 or 6 of them until they finally caught him. You asked for price checks at the dollar. Well, you know, not everything's $1 at the Dollar Tree either. The canned vegetables aren't. They're 79 cents or something like that. So, or your Vienna sausages are 2 for $1. That's a good deal. I love Vienna sausage. I love potted meat. Never had the penny stick brand pretzels. My wife, I buy her Carnival peanuts there. You know, the orange Carnival marshmallow cream peanuts. You know what I'm talking about? She loves those, and I buy them there. And I buy hard candy there. I've got them glass dishes, you know, that you used to see at the old general stores. They had the lid on the front of it. You take the lid off, and you reach in there and grab the candy and put it in a bag. I have 3 of them now. And I put candy in one of them and cookies in 2 of them. And every time I go to a yard sale or a garage sale or something and I see one, I'll buy it if it's cheap enough. I just seen one the other day. A guy wanted $25 for it. I said, man, you are smoking dope. He said, it's worth $25. I said, I've just bought one twice the size of that one. Nice lid on it. For, I think it was $4.99, and I got it half off, so I got it for $2.50. And why a pound cake only weighs 10 ounces? That's right. But there's a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree. There is. If you guys have got a Dollar Tree, I suggest you go there and just look. You'll be surprised what you can find. They've got kitchen utensils. If you need something, you know, a cheap setup, like here, we go to a reunion, okay? And the day before we go to a reunion, I'll go to the Dollar Tree and I'll buy some aluminum foil pans, you know, that's got the lids, and I'll buy spoons, okay? And we'll go to the reunion with whatever we're taking, and I'll take the, you know, the aluminum pans with the lids on it, and I'll take the spoons. And then when we're all done, I don't bring none of that back. I have no mess to bring home. I throw it all away. You know, it's just $1 spoon. I'm not wasting my, you know, I'm not bringing home $1 spoon. I love them, man. The Reaper Man, how you doing? Nice to see you here. You're Art, right? So, haven't seen you in a while. So, nice to have you here. But I bought, you know, the Lifesavers peppermints the other day, or the Lifesaver mints individually wrapped. I threw a whole big bag of those in there, so in my candy dish. That's right. So, you know, why bring anything home if you have to wash it and all that stuff? Just, you know, throw it in the trash when you're done, and you're done, you know. And when we go to the, you know, reunions, I make baked beans. So I got a reunion coming up. Let me see. I think it's 14th of August. The 12th of August. August 12th. So And I'm going to make baked beans for that. So, I don't know. Maybe not. I might make fried corn instead. I think that I like that. It's pretty cool. Go buy you a couple big bags of frozen corn, fry it all up, throw it in a pan, put the lid on it, keep it warm. All right, you're back now. All right, there, Alabama. Nice to have you back. Hey, I can do that. I got smoked pork chops and I got packages of smoked pork chops, like 5 or 6 of them packages. I can bring in a package of those, cut them up, and then throw those in the baked beans because they're boneless. So, well, how you doing, Theo? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Theo. So, to the house from the shop. There you go. um, or I could make scalloped potatoes. You had to put some pants on. Well, I won't ask why you didn't have mine to begin with. I'll make. I'll have to do a video of that. I won't. I could make scalloped potatoes, but I'll have to make a video of that and show you how I make scalloped potatoes. Uh, think you guys will like it. Well, thank you, Theo. Uh, I do my scalloped potatoes different than most people, and I think they turn out better. But that's just me. So, what was it last year in July? Me and my wife and I went down to Kevin's, and then we went to a farmer's market down there, and we bought um, what was that, 20-pound bag of dehydrated potatoes, sliced potatoes. 20-pound bag of them. That was a big bag. Anyways, I think Kevin took some, and I brought the rest of them home, and I put them in uh, plastic containers, and they're down in the pantry. And what I do with them is I'll make scalloped potatoes with them. I'll bring them up, and I'll put them in hot water and let them soak and rehydrate, and then I'll make scalloped potatoes with that. There you go. That's funny. Big enough to wrap one on your boxers. Well, I can walk around outside naked in my yard if I wanted to. And then the cops would be here directly after that and arrest me, but I can still do it if I want to. I gotta find this, and then I will put a link for you guys to watch it. This is funny. It's on Facebook, so um, I gotta find it. My son and somebody else posted it. Hmm. I gotta type his name in, I guess. Wait for it to come up. Come on. Oh man. I'll have to find it and then oh, here it is. Let me see if I can put it in here. Okay, now I will open it up and see if it's what I had. Yeah. You guys got to watch that video. You'll laugh. So, and the guys made another one too, and it's funny. Northern Alabama? Well, you're a Yankee. No. Raised in the mountain. No. Raised on the mountains, lived in the cave, tucking in all I crave. Northern Alabama, especially around Tennessee. Tennessee? I'd like to move to Tennessee. I actually, I got a site that's about from Missouri. Uh, I wouldn't mind moving there, especially some of the land they got for sale down there. So, and it's decent price, cheap, reasonable, and everything else. So, and if you move to Missouri, you know, when they have riots, you can go Christmas shopping and nobody gets in trouble. Serious. I've seen it happen. Free Christmas shopping. Raining and 67 degrees there. Well, I'm sorry to hear that there, Alabama. I was on a walker, wheelchair, and whatever else, a hover around for 4 years. I know exactly how you're doing. You know what's going on. Come be my neighbor, okay? But you live in Kansas. Yeah, Western Missouri. Yeah, that's in Ferguson, Missouri. You know, remember where they had all the riots at? All looting, free Christmas shopping. 25 miles from the Missouri border. Yeah. There's a site out here on YouTube called Insta Acres, and they specify or specialize in land for sale in Missouri, and 90% of the land they sell is actually like homesteading land. Has a creek on it, out in the woods. Hard to get to. Nobody around. That's what I want. Nobody around. Just me, myself, and the lovely Miss Kathy. That way nobody will be able to hear me scream when she kicks the living snot out of me. No, I love her to death. She's a nice lady. I'm sorry to hear about that, Alabama. You need to take care of yourself. I've never been to Missouri, but I like to go to Missouri. Michigan's a nice state. It's beautiful, but well, good morning, Grizz. Nice to have you here. By the way, Kevin, Grizz is here. So he's going to have to change the L so you can see what he has to say. Yeah, isn't that a shame? Sorry to hear that there, Alabama. Well, what do you mean, Park, my brother? You tired of switching names? That ain't nice, Chris. About 90 miles northeast of Kansas City, Kansas. Okay. Yeah. Did your dog have puppies yet, Grizz? I can tell you're twins. Why is that there, Grizz? In Northwest, okay. All American Grandpa, good morning. How you doing? Nice to have you here, All American. I know. I was lurking yesterday, Grizz. I was waiting for you to do this to me. I've been waiting all morning for you and Kevin to try to pull one over me. But I was lurking in your channel yesterday, and I seen some stuff going on in there. Some stuff that would make a shy hillbilly even shyer. It would make a sailor blush what goes on your channel there, Grizz. Yeah. Then Kevin called me right after you guys was talking about it, and I'm waiting for him, and he says, "How you doing?" I said, "Oh, not bad. Sore, hands swelled up. I ain't been on YouTube or nothing all day. I just on Facebook." That's right. So, nope. And he said, well, let me talk to your wife. So he did. So, and he talked to me for about 30 seconds after that. So, yeah, I talked to him for a minute. He talked to my wife for 15. Something's going on. So, hey, Park. Well, lurkers, yeah. I know. Well, you know what? I just happened to come in when you guys were talking about it. I hadn't even had a chance to type in. So I thought, well, I'm just going to sit here. No sense ruining a good thing. So, uh, excuse me while I powder my nose. And I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, so it'll take me a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. I had to make another pot too while I was out. So, uh, Me trying to read all these. Yeah, I knew you helped Kevin unblock Grizz there, Bobby. Me and Kevin both. Let's blame Bobby. We made that together. FFP, good morning. Nice to see you here. So, how are you doing, Howie? You got any salmon? Always living a good life, man. Living off the land. So, anybody got anything exciting? Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. But you did get a brand new boat, didn't you, a couple of weeks ago or something like that? Yeah, that's right, Grizz. He didn't tell me to be a lurker. I was coming in. I was just about ready to say hi when you guys were talking about that. So, I love you too. Make sure they make you a good deal. Kevin's got a few red oaks in part of this woods that he owns, and their loggers are in there, and they want to buy them from him. So. Even if you were, there you go. That's funny there, Grizz. So, are you enjoying your new boat there, Howie? Hope so. I'd love to get out on a boat and go fishing. I'd love to go to the shore and go fishing. So, I think I just might go buy me a license and go fishing. Kind of late in the season. But then again, if you bring in half a dozen or a dozen nice size bass, then I guess it's okay. So. Oh, damn you, Howie. Yeah, but do you really want to eat the tuna coming from the Pacific Ocean? All right. You do have all that radiation coming from Japan. You get to stay in the food forest and fish in my new boat. Okay. Hey, Big Steve. Thinking of cooking a filet over coals. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. At your age, you don't care anymore. Yeah, something's going to get you sooner or later. But I tell you what, At least you'll be able to do that cooking video with a fish at night and don't even need no lights because they'll just glow while you're cooking them. So, hmm. Van Camp's tuna. There you go. Huh. That's pretty cool. Well, he does have a big boat. FFP's got a 60-footer, don't you, Howie? 60-footer. You start at the front, you walk all the way around from the front to the back, around it, all the way back to the front again, then back up to the back, and you got a 60-footer. Oh. Niece has a 30-footer. There you go. Well, that'd be a 90-footer then, wouldn't it? You walk from the front to the back, around the side, come back down, go back up that 90 feet. I'll have to try it that way. Never heard of putting red vinegar in it, or wine vinegar in it. Let's see. Red wine vinegar and pepper. Huh. Yeah, I'll just do it for the halibut. Tilapia. Yeah. Yeah. That's one fish I will not. I eat tilapia, but I will not eat it from. I won't eat anything from China, and I make damn sure if I'm buying tilapia, it says, you know, wild caught or American raised. Hmm. I fought a fish for 3 days. When I got it up to the boat, it looked over the side. There was an eyeball. Then I ran across the boat, dodging around the swimming pool and tennis court, and looked over to the other side, and there was the other eyeball. It was so small for bait, so I cut it. It was too small. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I don't blame you, Grizz. Yeah. If you can't land a big one, there ain't no sense of landing one at all. Now we went to a campground, Wolverine campground up north in Wolverine, Michigan, and they had us no barb, hooks, fishing, no barbs. So you had to use no barbs on it and go fishing. But they had Charlie the bass. And they said, go ahead and catch Charlie, but make sure you release him. Now, I caught Charlie twice, and I should have kept Charlie because Charlie was the biggest damn fish I ever seen in my entire life that come out of a pond. This thing was probably, I don't know, 22, 23 inches long, and it was that big around. It was this thing was huge. And evidently, Charlie had been caught so many times, he didn't care because he knew he was going back in the water. So, once he took your bait, he'd actually swim up to you, so you didn't tug on him too much. And you pick him up, take the hook out, you drop him back down. He didn't care. He'd come right back again and eat the bait again. So I think his mouth and stuff probably was pretty much numb by then, so he didn't have to worry about it. Huh. Well, that's still a 10 to 15 pound tuna. That's still a lot of tuna. That's about 6 to 7 pounds after you fillet it all out. 6 to 10 pounds. Casey, Detox Diva, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh. Huh, there you go. I didn't know how to do it there, Bobby. Did you make a video of it? Huh. Well, you should make a video of it. Yeah, $500 to $800 a head. Yeah. Oh man, but some of them tuna are huge. Oh. Like a submarine. Yeah. Yeah, them halibuts get so big you have to shoot them. So. What the hell happened? Bobby. I know, but I can't do anything about it. I can't even bring his name up. You're going to have to unblock him, Bobby. Hold on, John. Hold on, let me see. I got it. There we go. Sorry about that, John. It was an accident. Yep. And they're an ugly fish too, a halibut is. They deserve to die. They're that damn ugly. No. Yeah, I see that there, Big Steve. I don't know, Bobby hit something on his computer by accident or something, so. They are though, ain't they, FFP? They are one ugly looking fish. I watched that The Last Frontier, you know, and that the daughter-in-law goes out there halibut fishing all the time, and man, they are some ugly looking fish. So, yeah, and I'll let that be a lesson to you, John. Don't ever do that again. I don't know. I have no idea what happened. First of all, your message was deleted, and then you were blocked. He did something, hit something or whatever. So, but it wasn't done intentionally. So I'm glad you're back. Well, you can go ahead and spank him in the pink panties if you want to, Grizz. So he accidentally banned you. So. Oh, yeah? No different than a beefsteak? Hey, sounds good. Never heard of it before, the Irish Lord, but I've never had Maui Maui until, I don't know, about 15, 20 years ago. I had it. Man, I thought that was pretty damn good. A mahi mahi or whatever it's called. So I said, how do you like that cooked? And I said, hell, I don't know. I never had it before. Yeah, all you spankers get along. Sounds like a royal fish, yeah. I never had it before, so I didn't know. I said, I guess medium well. So, so. It was good though. It was tasty. I'd order it again. So I'll have to Google it. I'll Google it right now and get a picture of it so everybody can see it. No. Well, they're an ugly little critter too, ain't they? It's an ugly fish, man. But I guess. Oh. I think, well, flounder's good eating too, or halibut's good eating too. It's just ugly. So, but I don't know. A lot of people ever seen what a halibut looks like. But there it is. Ugly critter, man. But they get huge. So, I think he said March. Their steelhead's your favorite fish. I like steelhead. I love bass, so don't get me wrong. I think a smallmouth bass tastes better than a big mouth bass, but and when I do bass, I fillet it, then I'll soak it in salt water overnight, then I will drain it and I'll put fresh bottled water and let it set, for an hour, and then I'll uh, well, actually, after I drain it, I'll rinse it a few times, and then I'll soak it in bottled water. Regular clean, non-tap water. Spring water, and then I will drain it, and then I'll put it in freezer bags, and then I will wrap it in aluminum foil and put it in the refrigerator, freezer. Kelly Paulson, good morning. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, striped bass is good food too, or good eating. Bluegill is good too, but man, you gotta catch 200 of them to make a dinner. So unless you can get some big ones, and I've seen the bluegill. You know, I've seen them this big before, but it's hard to get them that big. Most of them are small. So I like trout. And we went to a trout farm one time, and my kids wanted to go fishing. So we went to a trout farm. We were on vacation, and they all went trout fishing. Okay, and you throw in a line, and whatever fish you get, that's what you get. Well, the two oldest ones got a fish, and the youngest one, he got the biggest fish out of all of them. Well, they bring them out, and they kill them and clean them right there for you. So it was funny. My youngest was only like 5 years old. This woman takes a piece of PVC pipe and smacks this trout on the head, and then cuts him wide open and guts it. And my boy just said, "Oh," he starts crying. "I didn't want you to kill it." I said, "Don't worry about it. We're going to eat it." "I'm not eating that." So later that night we cooked fish, and we were sitting down. We were camping and eating dinner, and he goes, "What is this?" I said, "It's chicken." "Oh, it tastes pretty good." I said, "Yeah." So, if you're gonna fish it, you might as well eat it. So I wasn't gonna let them fish and then not eat it. So trout and beer batter. Somebody's here. Just a second. Did you tell Josh you wasn't here?
Yeah.
All right. Neighbor kid down the street come to see my grandson, and my grandson's at his mom's until Friday, and we told him that yesterday. So, David Schweiger, how you doing? Nice to see you here. I don't. Is Kevin back? I don't think he's back, is he? He left a little while ago there, Kim. I don't know where he's at now. He's talking to some of his. There's some people logging out in the woods next to him, and he wants to sell some of his trees out of the woods. So, all right, there, Marie. You have a great one, man. Yeah, was a neighbor kid, and he's been told, he won't be back till Friday. He was told that yesterday. So, I don't know. I'm in the dining room, and that's where the doorbell is. So when it rings, man, it just, so it's loud. I'm trying to get it. I want to actually put a remote doorbell out there. That way you know which door to go to, because it's the same chime for both doors. All right, food or FFP, you have a great one, man. So. All right, dude, Bobby, I'll have to look at that. Okay, I have to try. I'll have to check that out, so I'll know what I'm doing. Your doorbell's a shotgun. I used to have a complaint department button, and what it was a mousetrap. If you have a complaint, push this button. I used to have some old hunting traps years ago, and I don't have them no more. That would have been cool to mount on a board. Paint the plunger red. Complaint department, press button. Same here. No one ever comes around. That's right. Should put a sign out there. No trespassing. Violators will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. Ron Neitzel, how are you doing? Nice to see you here, Ron. So, and I encourage you all to check out that video from Bobby Sprinkle so you'll know how to unblock somebody that you accidentally blocked on your cell phone. All right, Wisconsin Greg, you're back. So I didn't get your answer. Did you get the videos I sent you there, Wisconsin? No. All good, brother. Yes, sir. It's all good. I used to just tell them when they'd come get my daughter, son, that's my only daughter. Take care of her like she's a precious commodity. Because if you hurt her, I have no problem with going back to prison. Yeah. They always brought her home 15 minutes early. Oh. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that. Yeah. I said they were young. That's a hell of a place to hide a jelly roll, though, isn't it, Wisconsin? Yeah, they have no problem with going back to prison. So, you guys don't all know this, but I did spend some time in prison. So, every Friday, I have to go there and pick up the garbage. Spend about 2 hours every Friday there. I just don't understand why I had to have a cavity search every time I went there. Nope, nothing in there. Yeah, not many asked. Well, I tell you what, the guy that married my daughter, I sat right there, and his dad was standing right there. And I said, son, that's my only daughter. You better take care of her. You better not mistreat her. Because if you do, you aren't going to like the outcome. And his dad looked right at me and then looked at him and said, you know what? I'd be considering myself warned if I was you. He said, I give the same speech to my daughter when she got, or my son-in-law when they got married. I said, you're right. So, he brought in a bigger gun. That's a lot of people need to do, and they don't anymore. They don't protect their kids. People just don't care. The younger generation, they don't care. You know, let their kids walk down the street, the 2 and 3, 4 years old, let them walk clean down the block. Oh, they'll be back. How do you know they'll be back? How do you know somebody picked them up? How do you know somebody pulled them into the bushes? How do you know somebody hasn't done something, nasty to them? Keep an eye on your kids. The younger generation just doesn't understand that. So, a lot of it has to do with today's technology. They're too busy on their damn cell phones. You know, they say place something important in the back seat of your car. That way you won't forget your kid. Well, I would think your kid's more important than anything else you have. Yeah. Some of them, yeah, the kids are just another paycheck. You're right there, Ron. Just an extra added incentive. It's ridiculous. So, got people, I won't mention any names, but I got people I know. They have 2 kids now. They had 4 kids. The first 2 got taken away. And now she has 2 more. Okay. And the 2 more that she has is 13 and I don't know, 10 or something like that. And the first 2 are 16 and 14 or 15. They got taken away. Then she had the 13 and the 10-year-old. And, the guy that has her 2 oldest kids, the family that has her 2 oldest kids, she bought a house from him. He owns a bunch of houses, and they bought a house from him. Isn't that nice? You know, yeah. I just don't understand it. You can have 2 other kids, but you couldn't take care of the first 2. And my sister's kid, because I don't claim her, my sister's kid, she's had 3 kids. first kid got taken away from her after 2 months. The second kid got taken away after a week. And the third kid got taken away right after she had it. And she keeps saying, well, I'm going to get my babies back. Well, no, you ain't, because they've already been adopted out. Everybody else has got them, you know. And so it is. Your wife won't take you nowhere. I understand that. Molly Dolly, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. You're right. It is. You know, Dave, it's ridiculous, you know. So I don't claim her. Don't claim her at all. You know, she'll try to talk to me on Facebook. I don't even answer her. You know, she'll try to talk to me at family reunions. I just walk away from her. You know, you ain't nothing to me. And you know, my sister. What can I say? It's Kevin's sister, actually. You know, she knows how I feel about it, and yet I don't know. You know, sometimes I just like to take a rope, throw it over a tree limb, and then, you know, stretch her out until she's about this far off the ground, and then tie the rope off. That way, you get rid of everybody's problem. So, but good morning, RG. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. I'm awake. So I'm glad you're awake there, Bobby. You know, it's just, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. So, and that's the thing. You know, we don't talk to 90% of them. They're not worth talking to. You know, after my mom and dad passed away, they're not worth talking to. So, you know. Good morning, Junkyard. You are late and the write-up is in the mail. So, no excuse. No excuse there, Junkyard. Well, there could be an excuse, but I'm not going to listen to it. Good morning, Junkyard. How are you doing this fine morning? Glad to see you here. 82 cents a board foot. Well, that ain't bad. Are they going to stroke you on the board footage? Well, there's only 500. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Enjoy late. Yeah. Well, that's good, Kevin. I was just telling them about your sister Connie and her kid, Constance. Yeah. That's right. Don't forget the thumbs up for the chat. That is a good price for uncut oak, as long as they don't stroke you on the board footage. And you know they're going to do that. They're probably going to cut 15 or 20% of the board footage off. Because you know them, you know, lumberjacks, lumberyards are just like carpenters. You know, they'll tell you how many squares it takes, and then when they go home at night after they get it all done, they take 2 square home with them. Well, yeah, if they mess up, it's on them. But if they cut you short on it, then it's on you. So, that's nice, $1,248. I wonder how close I was. $1,312. College football. There you go. I was talking about how your sister had her daughter, and her daughter had 3 kids, and they were taken away at 2 months, 1 month, and right after it happened. So yeah, David, we can't say that F word in here, so we're not going to show that up. Okay, so and I don't know how you said it because that's you walked in the woods while they measured them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Grizz. If all right, say they say it's 1,600 board feet, so they pay you for 16, but they get 1,800, so you just got stroked for 200 board feet because they're not going to pay you the extra. Um, I don't know how you type that word in there because it's I've got that word blocked there, David. So I don't know how you typed it in. I'm pretty sure I got it spelled the same way you got it spelled. So uh, let me get back in here. And I changed this to the beta system, and it sucks. Da, 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 da. Dee, da, dee, dee, dee. I know how you done it because I had it typed a different. I had it typed, but I had it typed in all caps. Uh, And I don't think that's right. I don't think I should have to type it 200 times. Okay, there we go. But there's no problem there, so it's okay there, David. You know. 1,950 board feet. Okay. I'm about ready to go back to the old version. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Junkyard. Oh, okay. 1,950 times 0.82 equals $1,599. Wow. Yeah, it is dangerous. Ask Ray Stevens. I'm a logger, just in from Coonsville, Oregon. Might say I'm the toughest man in the world. What'll it be, pal? By the way, that's Ray Stevens, When You Get a Haircut. So if you want to listen to that song, it's pretty funny. Goes into a religious barber. You know. I run a church for loggers. Thank you for the bushing for the haircuts we're about to receive. No. Yeah, he was a limber and a topper. It is a good song there, Grizz. You almost went to Arkansas yesterday. Good Lord, it's a good thing you didn't. You'd have never turned around and come back to Oklahoma. You gonna eat that cornbread? Back up pine logging country. What was you up there for? Or why was you going up there for? Is cornbread in here? Where you at, cornbread? The hell of a name, and it's cool. I like it when he comes in. You gonna eat that cornbread? All right, there, Kevin. I love you. I'll see you later. The granddaughter needs Nana. Trying to find a guy that programs General Motors computers. Huh. She had to yesterday. Yeah, that's early. Well, they wanted to get the deals. That's what they wanted, junk. Look out, Walmart. There you go. I would think that'd have to be tomorrow. That's their Big Steve for the checks. Today's the 31st. They should have been already had all that stuff.
Roger, where would you be without that?
Yep. Escalade's in the parking lot with $12,000 worth of rims, and they're all using food stamps. So yeah, I understand completely, and they're broke. It's just like the $50,000 Cadillacs and the $25,000 garage and the $2,000 house parked next to it.
Get out.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah,
No, I'm not doing ice cream in the morning. That's for sure.
you won't be able to shake a stick in there. That's right. Oh, just hit my funny bone. It wasn't that funny.
We were going back. Me and Mama and
Anyways, it is 9:30. At 10 o'clock, I'm going to call it a day. That means I've been on here for 3 hours, 3.5 hours actually. So, but it has been fun. So,
I didn't know what.
isn't that funny how it never changes? Just the state may change, but it's all the same, huh, Ron?
Is that right?
But this one now.
All right, there, Dutch. You have a good one, man. You got to go to work now.
I think that's
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Big Steve has no income at the moment. Well, maybe Marjorie, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Margie Yeomans. All right. I wish you could stay too, but it's nice to have you here, Margie. I appreciate you being here.
Come on. Uh-uh. What?
Yeah, consider being a street vendor there, Big Steve. Go out there and catch you some wild oysters and some clams, dig them up from the beach, and then start selling them on the street corner. Cooked. Fresh caught. Fresh caught.
Where are you going? Mm-mm. That's four.
I thought California had a booming economy. People are, they're waiting for people to come looking for jobs.
Huh?
What did you used to do, Steve?
Okay.
Got a sign to hit Walmart. There you go. We'll work for food. There you go. Hey, I tell you what, I've seen them guys do it, and they make $400, $500, $600 a day, and and then they get into their Jaguars and drive away. All right, there, John. He was a grocery store clerk. Okay. What? Where'd I work for food? Huh? Oh, she said you work for food too, the trash company. That's right. All you could eat. $3 an hour and all you could eat. Nom nom. Yeah, right. Times have changed. New from the Michigan Woodsman. PIFCCT So for Eats Carbs Outdoors 2500 sub mystery box giveaway. All right, the Michigan Woodsman. So if you guys aren't, you know who the Michigan Woodsman is, go ahead and check them out. So
Why? Want to go back to my house? Why?
you didn't do it? Okay. Well, if you promised me and said you didn't do it, then I believe you.
I ain't staying with your mother.
So
No.
it takes a lot to admit that that's what you were fired for. So I tell you what, companies can do this to you, and this is how they do it. Okay. There's a company here, used to be a cabinet company. Okay. And they would give you like 20 or, a package of sandpaper every day. And you went around, these people would go around, they would sand down the, rough edges and round up, wherever it was rough and stuff, And what they would do is they'd fold the sandpaper up, into 4 squares, into a corner. And then they would put it in their back pocket. And then, when they were checking cabinets, they would, and then put it back in their back pocket. Well, what they did one day is when people were walking out, they had the security guards stop people and have them empty their pockets. Well, when they pull out a piece of sandpaper that's been used, oh, you're stealing from the company. and they would fire them. And they fired like 40 of them in one night for doing that. And the reason why they did that is because they wanted to get rid of the older guys and get in some newer guys, which they could pay $5 an hour less. And it worked. You know, because that was a normal thing. You left it in your pocket. You didn't think anything about it. You got home and you threw the stuff away because it was used sandpaper. It wasn't no good. But once you walked out of the factory, you were trying to steal it. And they did it. And they fired them, I'm telling you. Huh. It probably has. But then again, other employers aren't supposed to give out that information. All they can actually say is, no, I would never hire the guy back. They can't give a reason why they fired you. According to, well, that's how it is in Michigan. If you get fired from someplace and somebody calls your old boss, they can't ask, or they can ask, but they can't tell them why they fired you. It's, he no longer works here and I would never hire him again. That's the only thing they can say. So don't put that down as one of your references. Leave that one out. Put in something fictitious and tell them they went out of business. That's how you do it. James Bond says Ohio also, they can't tell you why they fired you. So so I think it's national. They can't tell you why they fired you. No, it's not. They can't tell you. They cannot tell anybody what you got fired for. Leave that out to begin with. So it was a grocery store you work for. So no, I work for J.G. Johnson Construction Company, but he went out of business. I worked for him from this state to this state. I was a gopher. I did everything. I swept the floors, picked up the messes, and did all this other stuff. That's all you got to say. See? Yeah, unless there was a police report. And if there's no police report, I wouldn't worry about it. So, but I would just, claim it someplace else. That's all you got to do. They're not going to check. Yeah, they're not going to check. Just leave that out there, Steve. You'd be surprised how fast you'll get a job now. So, yeah, just don't give them just don't give them a reference to that. So, so unfortunately, I didn't never have to worry about that because I worked for the same company for 25 years. So I only had, 4 jobs my entire life. I worked for a restaurant first, and then I went to work for, I worked for a restaurant first, and then I worked for a small garbage company. They were bought out. Then I worked for a factory for a couple of years. And I went to work for the garbage company after working for the factory. And I worked there for 25 years. And then I worked for 2 other trucking companies. I worked for one. I worked there for 2 months, and I only went to work 3 days. I'd have to go drive 50 miles one way every day to find out that I wasn't working. They couldn't call me and say, hey, you're not working today. No, you had to go all the way down here. So I told them enough's enough. I'm losing money coming down here, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So I told them, kiss my hiney, and I left. Went to work for another trucking company, and I was put to work, and I was making mega money. So, yeah. Telling me, went for Iron Dog Security, and we went out of business. So, you guys ever heard of a company called Knuckles Security? I did some business with them boys. And some of them guys, let me tell you, there's a reason why they call them knuckles. The smallest guy I ever seen there was like 3 inches or 4 inches taller than me. These guys were huge, man. Anywhere between 6'4" and almost 7 feet tall. And they had hands on them that looked like baseball gloves. You know, they were both, they're all big. And that's why they call them knuckle security, because when they went in and cleaned house. You know, if they had some protesters or whatever, they'd just go in there and just knock the living hell out of everybody and clean the area up. And it was made, for everybody to come in and do what they had to do. So, yeah, you were just part-time and had to move up. So, well, just take some advice, leave that out of there. Tell them you work for some, J.G. Johnson Construction or, Iron Dog Security or whatever, and went out of business, and you tell them from the date that you worked there to the date that you got out, and that way it covers from where you were at. And, you make up a couple other fictitious places so it doesn't look like you've been sitting around on your thumbs, and that'll help you get a job. Yeah, so you got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps there. Hey, that's not it. It's not it at all. If you show a good positive attitude, a good work ethic, they don't care how big you are. They don't care at all. So, I worked with guys that were 100 pounds lighter than me, and I outworked each and every one of them. Guys couldn't believe how hard and how fast and how much I could do. And I was 10 years older than they are, So. Otto Trainer. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? How you doing, Otto? Nice to see you here. Check out your channel here real quick. You're 289. I am a channel follower. You are a gamer. So, well, hi, Pumpkin. No. Don't go that way. Nana's out there. Youngest one just got up. Youngest granddaughter just got up. So, if you guys are interested, check out Otto Trainer. Otto Trainer. So, is David Schweiger still in here? You still in here, David? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, go do security. They want big guys. That's exactly what they want, Hey, Ron, you want to do me a favor? Could you do me a favor, Ron? I want you to type something. All you got to do is say yes, if you will. Yeah, just not armor trucks. It's bad for your back. That's right. The bouncing. All right. I don't know if you remember. Well, you didn't see it because it was blocked. But I want you to write in, because you don't have, or you're not a mod. So type in the word Fucked, and just do it normal type and see if it works. If you would, because I had that word blocked, but I didn't have it blocked in regular type. I had it blocked in capital letters. So see if it'll let you type it and send it. Okay, so all right, thanks. I just wanted to make sure that it blocked it this time. So now I got that. I'm pretty sure I got that word all covered now. I mean, I got it like 40 times. So let me see if I have it still up here. Yeah, here. I'm gonna show you guys this because to tell you I'm not lying. This is how, and I won't show it very long. So, but this is how many times I've typed that word in to get it to. Hold on. How many times I typed that word in? See how many times? And it still got in, and now I had to type it that way. So, but that's I don't understand what YouTube analytics don't understand about that word. You should only have to type it in one time. And any variation of that word should be covered, you would think. So, yeah, it's hidden now, yeah. So, yeah, I know. I just, okay, jump out and then come back in and see if you can type it. So, but like I just showed you guys, how many times did I type that word in? Moderators can type it in, but people that aren't a mod can't. And we had Amber the other day typed it, and and it come up because she's a mod, and I told her, I said, that's it, no more, any more mod does it, I'm taking their rent away, because that'd be the second time it's happened, and I can't take that, I don't want my channel, um, disciplined for it, and like Chris says, well, you can go back and check, but that's going back. You can't go back for. Depends on how long it is. You can't go back for a few hours, and if you're busy doing something, by the time you go back, it can already be up and loaded and running, and somebody else catch it, and then the analytics get it before you do. So, or you can shut off the comments, and I don't want to shut the comments off. Because if you guys realize, if you go to somebody's live stream and somebody's talking, and then you say, well, yeah, you're right. You're exactly right, Lulu, love you. And Grizz, you are too. Well, what are you right about? If you can't see the comments, you have no idea what they were typing, or what they were saying. So that's why I leave the comments run. And Lulu, love you. You're looking lovely as ever. So. Are you back, Ron? It shouldn't stop you. You didn't get blocked. You just got your message was deleted. Oh. Okay, I just want to make sure you didn't get lost in transition. You're welcome, Lulu. And I mean it, Lulu. You're lovely as ever. I can't believe how much Marilyn Monroe looks like you. You typed it and it didn't work? Okay. It did work or didn't work? Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, we can't see it. So you're right. We can't see it here. So thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. I really do. So. And for any of you guys or ladies out here that start doing live streams and stuff like that, if you need a moderator, okay, and I'm being serious, if you need a moderator and Lulu Love You is around, ask her to be a moderator if she would, because I'm telling you right now, Lulu can be a pit bull as a moderator. And no, there's no, um, uh, it's not an insult. I'm trying to tell you, if you want your back watched and Lulu's in your room, she will watch you like a hawk and she'll protect you. So check the time and then see if it, okay. It's 9:52, so it'll be almost at the end of the 3.5 hour. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that, but that's totally unacceptable because they're letting you do that because that's part of YouTube's uh, emojis, and I don't understand it either. You're welcome, Lulu. You were my very first moderator. Honest to God, you were. So, you're right. I'm in mods like in like 40 different places, and I can't get to them all. But when I do there, when I do go to a room and I'm a mod there, I do my, what I'm supposed to do. I take care of the room. I watch the room. I put in links for the host and stuff like that. I do whatever I can to help their channel grow. You probably was right. You're probably right. But this isn't almost a year ago because I started in August. I think I did my first live stream in September. So, yep. Well, thank you, Lulu. I try to be. I try to be a good one at Cab 7. I try to, bring up a bunch of stuff, his channel, his PayPal. And I always write in there that you are somebody when he does his inspirations. And I want everybody to remember that because you are somebody. Yeah, you're not just a number. You're not just, a name. You are somebody. So. But see, I have, I don't think mine's PG rated, but I think mine's, it's not adult, but it's, I can't remember what I got it rated as, but you would think that too, Grizz. You would think if it was PG rated, it wouldn't let you do that. So, but, I don't know. So. I'm out of coffee, and I'm not going and getting any right now. I think I'm going to make amigas for breakfast. I was going to do it the other day and didn't do it. I think I might do it. Then again, I made sausage gravy a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't eat it all. So I froze it in a Ziploc bag. And yesterday, I took it out and I broke it into small chunks about this big. So you can take out a chunk, throw it in the microwave, warm it up, and you have sausage gravy. And I've got biscuits already made, so I might have biscuits and gravy again today for breakfast. Hell, I don't know. So. As long as it's not overused. Yeah. They recognize that you can use it and all this stuff. But, it's just the one thing I prefer not to have basically put into right is the F word, the N word, and, some other stuff. Sure, I say the S word, I say bastard, bitch, and all. Everybody says that, and you hear it on TV. But on TV, you can say the F word after 10 o'clock now. If you don't believe me, watch Access TV, and they say it all the time. After 10 o'clock, they say the F word. They don't even bleep it out. But they can, and that's on regular TV. So that's what I did yesterday for breakfast, and I'll probably do it again today. But if people don't, if you have extra gravy and stuff, and sausage gravy, don't throw it out. Get yourself a good Ziploc freezer bag, pour it in there, close it up as best as possible, take all the air out of it, then finish closing it up. Then when you're done, I didn't do this, but take like a pencil or something and score some marks in it, and make squares, in the Ziploc bag. So if you just want, enough sausage gravy to make one, bowl of sausage gravy for one biscuit, you can just break open, open the package up, break off that square, pull it out, put it in the microwave and warm it up. So a tip from your Uncle Iron. So next time I do that, I will do exactly what I just told you. I didn't do it to this one, but I will the next time. And the best thing to do is you put it on a cookie sheet or something, and then put it in the freezer so it lays flat and it freezes flat, so it stacks flat in your freezer. Watch this, zip ties and bias plies. I'll have to watch that. So. But that's, I do that with hamburger too. Is I will put hamburger or ground beef hamburger in a Ziploc bag, take all the air out of it, get it flat, and then I will score it, make, square packs, in case you want one hamburger. We don't hardly ever do that, but, it makes it easy. But if you want one hamburger, you can break it off and cook one hamburger. It'll be a square hamburger, but you can do it. Now, I used to make hamburger patties, and then I would wrap them in wax paper, and then I'd wrap them in plastic wrap, and then I would wrap it in aluminum foil, and then I'd put them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can take out as many patties as you wanted. So anyways, it is 9:59, so I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Wait a minute here. Y'all stay safe, and prayers and peace be with you. I enjoy each and every one of your guys' company. I really do. I enjoy your comments, your real reactions, the thoughts and stuff that we all have together. Horseradish seems like, huh. All right. Well, I don't know of a good prime rib rub, but there's plenty out there on the store shelves that are pretty good. Just hold on a minute, Ron. I'll show you what I use. Love you too there, Big Steve. Hold on a minute there, Ron. Don't go anywhere. Okay, right there. It's called Spacecraft or no, Spicecraft. Shit, Spicecraft. Prime steak and beef burger seasoning. And that's what I use to season, hamburgers and, steaks and stuff, along with Montreal seasoning and stuff like that. So anyways, I appreciate all you guys being here. I really do. And you guys make my day. You really do. I like spending time with you. I really do. Honest to God, I do. It's fun for me. It gives me something to do, Up until I started getting healthy enough to do some stuff, I was homebound. I never even got on here. And I should have. I should have been doing this 5 years ago or 4 years ago. And I waited so long to do it because I didn't think I was good enough. And I still don't think I'm good enough, but I'm glad you guys are here. But y'all have a great day. And God bless each and every one of you. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. And you all take care and be safe. Big Steve uses a brand called Johnny's.